Raise your hand if you like movie previews. You like previews in a movie, right? So, around a couple weeks ago, I went to the movies. Actually a couple months ago, I went to the movies, and I saw previews of the movie Get Out, right, before it came out. And I was like, man, that's gonna be scary. I want to go see that, right? It's about a movie about a guy that's his skin color is kind of like mine, and he's dating a girl whose skin color is not like his, and they're going on a family retreat, right? And I didn't know what to expect when I saw it, right? So when I was watching the movie, and everybody, if you watch the movie, you're going to be here with me, the scene where he went outside at night, because he smoked cigarettes. He went outside at night, and the dude was running. And he was running with the meat. First of all, y'all see his face when he's running? Who runs like? I'm like, first of all, I don't know what he was doing in that movie, but he was running. And you know when the guy walks out, when he comes back in the room, you know something creepy is going to be on in the house, right? So he walks in, and who he see? He saw that lady, and she had that tea, right? He had that tea, and then the spoon. Y'all know about the spoon. She got that spoon, so he sits down in his chair, and he starts talking about his life, right? And then she slows him. Okay, cool. He's saying, okay, talking about his mother, talking about his past. And she's like, okay. So slowly starts stirring, and she taps that thing, and all of a sudden, I know many of y'all seen that meme with the dude with he had like tears in his eyes, and he's going into that sunken place. Y'all know about that sunken place, right? Yeah. And he's looking at his body, and he's like, move. He's like, get out, get out. And his body just stuck in a sunken place, right? And I was like, what is going on? And the reason why I even brought that correlation up is because they brought me here to talk about communication. That's what they wanted me to talk about. And I said, man, it's interesting. I'm excited to talk about that because a lot of times, even young adults, especially high schoolers, sometimes we get in interviews, sometimes we start taking tests, sometimes we're around people we're not comfortable around, we end up in sunken places. We end up, tell me more about yourself. And then all of a sudden you can't talk. The people that are the loudest in class, tell me more about yourself. They just... Or especially for my people that go to urban schools, when you go around maybe my hillside, or you go to Jordan, or you go to Chapel Hill, go walk on campus, UNC, and you're around people that don't look like you're uncomfortable. You're not even your normal self. How are you doing today? You don't even know how to speak. It's just different. And my job today, and what I want to talk about, and a couple things I want to lay, is to give you some tools, some tips, so you can get out of that sunken place. How many of y'all, first of all, like math? Okay, we got a couple, math people. And I remember how many of y'all hate when you turn in something, you got all the answers right, but the teacher takes 20 points off, you didn't show your work. That's the crazy, like, yo, I got the same answer, and then y'all know how y'all do. Y'all look at y'all friend's paper, and they got a higher grade, you're like, oh, we did the same thing. You're looking like, what happened? And the reason I even brought that up because Mr. Harris, I don't know if he's in here right now, but Mr. Harris is one of the reasons why I'm in here today, why I'm a teacher. Because last year when I came, I didn't teach it. Like, nah, I'm not gonna teach it. Now, look at me here. I'm a teacher. A couple of my students are right there. But I will say that I went to his office a couple of days ago, and just to talk with him, rap with him, because I was venting because some of my students just weren't getting it. And we were talking, and he gave me this quote, and I wanted to read y'all this quote. And the quote says, and I want y'all to write this down. Because Miss Johnson did say she wants to take some things with you. And I guarantee if y'all don't write nothing down, a lot of y'all really going to take too much with you. See, I saw this tall guy with good suit talking, and he said some cool stuff. That's what y'all going to say. I don't want y'all to say that. I'm saying some real stuff. It's not about what you feel. It's about what you want. It's not about what you feel. It's about what you want. And then my athletes, my people that dance, my entertainers, my students in here, they know that certain times in life, certain times in school, certain times, certain conversations, there's going to be a lot of days you don't feel like doing anything. Mm-hmm. Many of y'all might, right now, probably don't feel like listening right now. Some of y'all, when y'all go to school tomorrow, is not going to feel like going to school on a Friday. You're like, man, I should be chilling. And then when you get to class, some of y'all may not feel like listening to the teacher. But when any time that you have that unction to say, okay, I'm not feeling it, remind yourself about what you really want. What's in this cup right here? This is a plant. What is this? The soil, right? So I'm gonna put some tomato seeds in the soil, and I'm gonna put some water in. I'm gonna leave it here for a few. Quick question: what does it take for a plant to grow seed? Like, what does it take for a plant to grow? It takes sun. What does it take? Water, and it takes nutrients, right? Those are the three key things. It needs sun, it needs water, and it needs nutrients. A lot of times for our loved ones, we want the best for our loved ones. We want the best people around them. But unfortunately, if we think of our lives, sometimes we don't want the best for ourselves. And I know we're talking about communication, but I can easily do some PowerPoints to talk about eye contact and energy and all this other stuff, but it digs deeper. It digs deeper. In order to communicate, you need to be around people that are communicating well. And it all goes down to, and I want y'all to think about this. You don't got to write it around. Think about some of the music you're listening to, right? Think about some of the things that you watch constantly. Thinking about some of the things that you read online or in a book. I know some of y'all don't do that whole book thing, but reading the book, think about that. But then also think about the stuff that you're reading, does it align to the person you want to be? Because oftentimes there's kind of a disconnect right there. We want to be we want to be a businessman, we want to be entrepreneurs, but the stuff we're reading, the stuff we're looking at, the stuff we're hearing, none of that is nurturing the soil to build a plant that's a millionaire, to build a plant that's a doctor, to build a plant that's an engineer, to build a plant that's a world-class dancer. What grows around you will oftentimes grow in you. What grows around you will oftentimes grow in you.